And hello, just gonna put that right here. There we go. Now we kind of have a bit more light going on. I really need to install that ring light. Problem is the room I have in front of me, none. So we're gonna pose the rules real quick. First, you probably noticed that the donation item in the corner changed again already. Like somewhere like early this morning, somebody decided to give out the rest of the money needed for the handheld marker airbrush tank, rechargeable tank. So yeah, yay, thank you. Of course, reminder that I received the pencil sharpener from the donation bin before that. It works really well. I am very happy with it. Like, zero complaints. Look at that. This is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous point. And with less chances of breaking the nib every time I try to sharpen, which is something we'll talk about in today's bootleg cookie. Oh, hi, Paul. I'm doing fantastic. Probably going to burp a lot, though, because I just hosed down a Pepsi before the stream. I was a little late because my sister was here, so I wanted to hang out with her for a little bit. Water. Yum, water. I love water. We have good tap water at home. Just going to push post on these two things because apparently Threads and Blue Sky don't believe in scheduling your posts. Now, I'll be honest, I did not do any art yesterday because it's my day off, so I do what I want, and what I wanted was to clean my bathroom. My bathroom is absolutely beautiful. We will not be bringing a camera there. The cable does not reach. However, on Friday, see, it begins. The gas, it begins. On Friday, I went to Canadian Tire and got myself like the cheapest shelving they had because that's what I needed. It was like $20. It's plastic. It's badly molded. It's black. Yay. It's right there. Another thing that you guys can't see from here. Because where did I point? Yeah. Like it's right there where my printer is, because what used to be there was a like a foldable TV dinner table holding up an oven that I haven't used in like 15 years. So I'm gonna get rid of that as soon as I can. I put the shelving there. It's the equivalent of 4 shelves. And like I put my toolbox there, I put my recycling bin so it's not blocking the way to Master X books, which are much more important. I need to empty that bin, by the way. I cleaned up and put my Coca-Cola fridge there. It's not plugged in. I don't need it plugged in, so instead I put my airbrush masks in there. Now I gotta remember to take them out and actually put them on my face when I airbrush. I also took out my, I have a vintage 1991, I believe, because of course I went to look on the internet. They're worth like minimum around $200 now. My vintage 1991 Felix the Cat cookie jar, which has been sitting in another cookie jar's box on my floor for another 10 or 15 years, doing nothing. Now it's out of the box, it's clean, and it's full of latex gloves for when I do airbrush again, and some really messy painting and stuff like that. So finally, there's a use, and I get to stay in the cartoon theme, because, well, office. I keep trying to force myself to call it a studio, but I always call it an office. It's not like I do a lot of paperwork in here. I also pulled out all my separated paints, put them all together. Right now it's in a pile, but I want to get one of those sideways magazine racks. You know, like it's just a piece like this and then several pieces like this. So all my paints are kind of thick and shaped like books. So like that, they'll be on their side. It's okay. It's all dry paint. So like that I can just pull them out and put them back in instead of fiddling in the pile. So that's a future plan. Also got all my palettes and my box of muted inks. My box of muted inks, I have a sneeze coming on. Sorry about that. My box of muted inks. There's like 5... Well, I got some here. It's related. I got like 5 bottles this big. In like a 12 by 12 box, roughly. And I'm trying to get rid of the box. I can't. It's beautiful. It's sturdy. It's got a little magnet on the side. You can't ask me to throw away the box. So I was thinking I could gut the box. And putting... You know those foam inserts that you can pull out squares out of? So that it keeps the shape of what you want to store in it? I ordered one... I ordered a sheet of it on AliExpress, which is the store for cheap shit that I use. And at this rate, I'm gonna have to blow my nose soon. And I'm waiting on it. I should get it either by next month or March. That's how much they trust their own self with their shipping. But it's okay. I want to get that. I want to gut out the box as much as I can because it's pretty molded in there, but I'm pretty sure like it's also like a cardstock foam kind of sort of thing going on in there. So at worst I'll just rip out piece by piece instead of cleanly and then put the foam insert in there. I will measure before I do all that though. Put the foam insert in there and then take out some squares as planned and be able to put more bottles in there, because the room that the bottles are taking is like the bottom row, and then there's a whole lot of nothing and a square to put in some postcards that I have no intention of using. But at least like that I'll be able to store more ink bottles, especially in... What the heck is happening with you? You're weird. Anyway, to store my other colors. Like, I only have 3 right now, but it's pretty obvious that I do plan on getting more of these. I really like Liquitex products. And it's not like I would throw away the leftover foam, or like I can put them back in if I want to put something else in the box, like my granulation medium. And I also got a bottle of mineral spirits, which I still need to learn to use. I bought this to help me blend my colored pencil, and I did a test. Though I'm pretty sure it's my own fault for not knowing how to work with it, because I tried it with a brush, it didn't want to work really well. It worked better with a Q-tip on Crayola crayons. I don't know what that says about the stuff, or what that says about me, or what that says about my pencils. They're soft core, they should blend. So yeah, that got a little awkward. But yeah, and the box is standing like vertical, so there wouldn't be much chances of of the bottles leaking. Like, it's so weird with this. Like, right now, I don't know if you guys can oh, you guys can't see. You guys can't see. Like, the top layer of the ink is milky, and the bottom is all sediment of the pigment, I assume. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. And I have no idea. I did watch some videos on YouTube, and if you guys remember when I showed you guys the sampling, it does do that. It does dry really weird and patchy on purpose. But I would like to know if what it does in the bottle is normal, or if it's just because it froze and it did not appreciate being froze. Because I'm not getting that from my quinacridone. And let me see if my sepia... No, I'm not getting that from my sepia neither. And I know for a fact I'm not getting that from my muted collection. So I am curious as to what the heck is going on. I worked a little bit on my Discord, like, practically right before the stream, because I was trying to understand why because I'm supposed to have a restream bot that announces on my Discord when I'm starting to live stream, and it hadn't been doing that. But then, as I was trying to integrate my Throne account, my Throne bot on my Discord, it started giving me all these instructions on how to give it special permission. Because even if you give permission to do something to everyone, you still have to specify those same permissions to your bot. So I applied what I learned with the Throne bot to the Restream bot, and it posted today, the automatic post that I was streaming, finally. So yeah, you can teach an old dog new tricks. That's nice. You can't teach an old dog to stop fiddling with whatever's on their desk, though. Therefore, it is time to scoot this over here so we can start the actual show, the actual reason we are here. I really should figure out if I can color the buttons on my remote. Now, normally, yay! I'm not completely stupid. Woo. I can't buy typing skills, apparently. I'm still on skew, aren't I? Sometimes I need to skew, sometimes I don't. But then the program has memory. Since there was an update this week on Cult of the Lamb, and turns out they programmed in cheats so that I don't take damage. That made the game a lot more tolerable in a way. Even if I was perfectly able to play the game with the damage, I mean, I already had the crown that allowed me to warp back to the cult whenever I wanted, so that helped a lot. And at first, before I noticed about the cheat, I beat the one who waits. Finally, because the bug that stopped the eyes of the witnesses and also prevented summoned demons from following me into the battle with the one who waits, was fixed. Like, seriously, I went into the game, I got 2 eyes of the witnesses back to back, so I decided, if that works, let's summon some demons and go fight the one who waits, and I got him first try. I almost died, like I had wounds on my face and everything, I had like half a heart left, but I got him. And now he's one of my permanent followers. There's another bug. There's a new bug. Now, sometimes when I talk to any NPC, whether they are a follower or one of those giant NPCs you encounter on the battlefield, sometimes the text will freeze on screen, and every loading zone gets unloaded. Best example was when I talked to my follower Chocobo, and their text stayed on screen. Like, I could technically do their side quest that they asked me for, do their quest, but I could not, like, finish the quest because I couldn't talk to him because the text box was still up on the screen. So I figured, what if I leave the area and come back, and that should despawn the text screen? I could do it if I would use the warp right before the battle screen hub world. Like if I warp to the port, or I warp to Midas Cave, stuff like that, and then come back and the text box would be unloaded. But if I tried going to the battlefield while that text box was there, the loading screen, the loading area was not spawned. So I kept running into darkness because the door was technically not there. So instead of running into a dark door and then spawning into the hub world, I was just running and running, and it got darker and darker and nothing happened, so I had to go back. What is it with me and accidentally going out of bounds? This is not the first time this happened, folks. And honestly, it's concerning. Should have probably put that in companion mode right away. I do most of my stuff on my tablet. Like when you say the 27-inch iMac screen is just there like this giant pegboard. Got this stuff going on, but I do all my actual work on this screen right here, even if it's just browsing the web. Wow, somebody's faving. I'm still getting notification from Divine Art on my phone. And somebody's going on a spree! Of course, it's on Power Trip. Power Trip has 40 pages. I'm gonna be getting notifications for a while. We'll get back to that bottom frame at the end. No, I better check on that later. It's kind of funny how I always draw myself in clothes when I spend my days in pajamas. Hey, I went out Friday. I wore actual clothes. It's just that in my line of work, what's the point of dressing up and having the zipper dig into my stomach? Why can't it just be soft and comfy instead? Actual question I get sometimes. Shiro, when will you open your commissions? The problem... The reason I don't really, and I always put like tentative half open, is every time I finish something for someone else asks me for another big project. And that is my actual problem. Though really, it's not a problem for me, it's a problem for you guys, because you guys want some custom art. from me. And by the way, thank you for wanting custom art from me, but like I said, I'm an illustrator. But first and foremost, I'm a comic artist, and I get asked for comic stuff, and like, for example, right now I am working on... should probably draw my chair. Boo, scary chair. There, let's pretend it kind of looks like that there. As I was saying, right now I'm playing. See how much fun I'm having with comics? I'm working on Barbarian Queen Charybdis. I am coloring a cover for a customer. And after that, I am going to be solicited to work on this really big Oroman project. Already did some character designs. And not to shit on Jeff, okay? This is not to shit on him. This is not to laugh at him. But he did send me a logo design, and I was like, you're not going out dressed like that, are you? And I made him another one. And I'll leave it at that. I'm laughing, but I am not laughing at him. I'm just saying, for the purpose the logo was made for, it needed to be a bit more... It needed more oomph, you know? I believe the words I use where it needs to be more bombastic for what it will be used for. Oof, although it's a bit darker. There we go. Gotta be able to see what I'm tracing over after all. Also, I probably didn't say that earlier. The art bin is there because I am being overrun with markers, and I would like to get that art bin, and I'm probably going to need a couple more with the organizer that I have to store my Ohuhu markers properly and in order. That's the hard part. The satchel it comes in, I'm not complaining, really, but like, I got like 216 markers, if I remember right. 216 or 256. More than 200. And they're only in like 6 sections, so I kind of put them in order of a color family. But like, let's say I need a specific one, I can't just go vroot, 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 there it is. No, I have to constantly search in it because they will move around as I work. Because I will, even if I try to put them where they belong, they're going to shift around. So that's why I'm hoping to get the art bin storage. And if I need two, then I will need two, and that's it. As far as it being turquoise, I can't say no to color. Color. I need color. I need all the color. And we have 2 viewers. Nice. Hello, 2 viewers. We're talking about pencil sharpeners. That's how interesting my life is. I am on Victor. Yes, I'm on Victor. The cleaning power of Victor. We'll clean up your line art like it's nobody's business. I don't really know if that's how the back of my Wacom looks like. You're in turbo speed mode today. Comic looks great so far. Thank you! It feels fast because I'm not doing anything with the last panel yet. I already fixed up something with the last panel. And we'll get to it when we get to it. Also, the guy that commented unsavory stuff in last week's bootleg cookie that premiered this Friday, He got destroyed. If anything, you booties prove that you don't talk to Shiro like that. Now, I don't know if anybody went to talk to him personally, even though it does say in the description of the comic that if you figure out who it is, leave him alone. What I am saying is the fans did not appreciate I even had one dude a job I didn't want to do and pretty much explained why some people go on the pill, and that person literally hit the nail on the head on why I take the pill, but I wasn't going to be arsed to explain it to the other guy. Oh boy, I talk about the pill and suddenly I've got 2 more viewers. Hello, 4 viewers! Always happy to see you. I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming. And I love you, random citizen! That's a tangent. We're trying to avoid those. There we go. Sad gaming chair is sad. My chair is going to disappear for the close-up. If you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I live stream regularly every Sunday and every first or second Saturday of the month. Gonna save, gonna have a little sippy. How are you guys doing? You guys are having a good time? Are you having a good time by yourself or having a good time listening to me? I'm not gonna take it personally if you say you're not having a good time with me, because if you're not having a good time with me, door's over there. Oh, Lord. Dude faved 64 pieces of mine, and then they followed me. Which is not a bad thing, right? Mind you. It takes a while to clear all that. So, a new watcher in the Vine Art, thank you for all the favs. It's appreciated. Friendly reminder that I do not stream games, I stream art. Art is both fun for me and a job. Games I would like to keep as just fun. Like, I avoid multiplayer games on purpose. Even games that are, like, pushed to be... Always having a good time on Sunday. Thank you, Paul. Even games that are pushed to be multiplayer, I usually play by myself. So imagine having 46 backseat drivers while I'm busy being terrible at Mario Wonder. I'm not that terrible at Mario Wonder. I did manage to beat it, and I managed to get all what I assume are called Wonder Seeds in English. Because I've been playing in Spanish, so to me they're Semillas Maravillosas. Well, Semillas, I should say. It's just that there's some, like, I'm not trying to get all the big purple coins, but I am trying kind of sorta to work in the special world, and some of it, oof. Ooh, I am not built for those types of levels. Like, there's one that is supposed to be rhythmic that I had difficulty with, that I ended up finally beating, and then I found out there's another one! Cries in Mario. It's a pretty decent pink, I say. Because that's one of the problems when you order pink stuff. Though I wouldn't really super call it a problem, it's just that a lot of pink stuff is specifically like this pink. Like I have some, well, Paul would know, I have some mailing labels that are the same pink. My mailing machine, my label machine I should say, is the same pink. The scale I use to, well, weigh my my art that I send out is the same pink. I have this Hello Kitty mouse that's a similar pink, but at least it's a little brighter. My Cricut is the same pink. The wheels on my little eraser Sharpie car is the same pink, but at least the body is fuchsia. I have little silicone, like quote-unquote twist ties. They're the same pink. Like, I like pink, but I would appreciate a bit more variety in my pinks. But I shouldn't complain. At least I have access to some pink electronics and stuff like that. Like, if I were to buy my Yeti microphone now, because the one I have is silver, there is a pink Yeti microphone. Guess what color it is? And the first two don't count, of course. You know what? I'm gonna put in a little product placement. Because why the hell not? This is one of the designs in my apparel and accessory shops. So, when I post the comic, I'll also link to my shops. Now, Shira, why don't you have a copy of your own shirt? Because I spend all my money on art supplies, that's why. Don't be surprised if this sharpener shows up in the February Silver Unofficial newsletter. I'm just saying. This should be way up here. There. There will be something down here. Don't you worry. It's coming. I'm such in a good mood. I got to help somebody this week. They had Clip Studio issues, and I was like, my time to shine! And I was specifically tagged to go help that person. You know, I'm not that good at being an asshole if what makes my day is getting to help somebody with their art issues. I need help. Yay! Okay, we're canceling that one because we are losing the sharpener, so I'm going to grab the darker one. Better. But now we're losing the heart. I'm not using the really bright one. I'm going to be using one of the nice purple ones. It's still a happy color. We just need more contrast. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. I am also mentally 12. I think I'm going to add a little bit of, like, rage red over here. I'm gonna add it on another layer because this specific layer is set to overlay. And there we go. That is my hand. So I have full permission to use this this graphic. This is literally my hand. I like to think I did a pretty good job cutting it out of the reference picture. Can you blame my sharpener for being mad when I've been talking about how shitty it had become and it kept breaking my lead and it was my own fault for not changing blades? And yeah, I even bothered to put a shadow. Oh yeah, my stuff is sentient and they're flipping me the bird now. With the way I've been treating them, I'm surprised not more of my suppliers aren't flipping me the bird. Also, by the way, it came with a replacement sharpener, and when you know the brand, it's usually pretty easy to find replacements. This is a 10-win sharpener, and it came with one replacement, but like I said, it's probably fairly easy to find replacement blades. Installing it, that's another idea, because if you guys had seen the instructions I saw, 6 years of Spanish isn't going to help me here. Heck, 40 years of English aren't going to help me with the English instructions. Yeah, we're good. We are good for today, and we are within our time. It is 2 p.m. It's going good. It's going good. Therefore, it is time. We are now at the end of the stream, and as with every end of stream, extra special caramel drizzle gold fleck thanks to our constant supporters: Amber B, Paul K, Miss Enevis, David F, Marianne J, Carl Bloke. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. Of course, next live stream is going to be next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. A lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys next week. I love you all, and bye-bye. Have an awesome afternoon, you too, Paul. Yeah, no, I didn't log off right away because I was waiting for Paul's message.